Hello and God bless you all. Today we are continuing our 30-day study of the book of Psalms. Man's love story to God, as I believe the Bible is God's love story to unlovable people. Psalms is a love story to God. There's a lot of, someone talking about the trial or tribulation they may be going through, but they're praising God throughout the book of Psalms. Today is day 12, and today we're going to be reading chapter 66 through 68. Excuse me. So let's get into the Word. We've got several cross-references for you today. And 66 and 68 are the longest. 68 is the longest of them all, but anyway, let's get into it. It says, "To the chief musician, a song or psalm. Make a joyful noise unto God, all ye lands." And as you can see right here, this is another one of them that an author is not mentioned. "Sing forth the honor of his name, make his praise glorious. Say unto God, how terrible art thou in thy works. Though the greatness of thy power shall thine enemies submit themselves unto thee. All the earth shall worship thee, and shall sing unto thee. They shall sing to thy name, Selah. Come and see the works of God. He is terrible in his doings towards the children of men. He turneth the sea into dry land. They went through the flood on foot. There did we rejoice in him." This is our first cross-reference in here. One of the first times it talks about the children of Israel going to the midst of the sea on dry land is in Exodus 14, verse 21. It says, "And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided." And again we see the story of crossing over on dry land in Joshua 3:14, and it says, "And it came to pass, when the people were moved from their tents, and passed over Jordan, and the priests bearing the ark of the covenant before the people." Let's get back to our text. "He ruleth by his power forever. His eyes behold the nation. Let not the rebellious exalt themselves, Selah." And we see another cross-reference here. This is from 2 Chronicles 16:9, which says, "For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect towards him. Herein thou hast done foolishly. Therefore from henceforth thou shalt have wars." It's kind of echoing what we just read in there in the book of Psalms. Let's get back to our text. "O bless our God, ye people, and make the voice of his praise to be heard, which holdeth our souls in life, and suffer not our feet to be moved. For thou, O God, hath proved us, thou hast tried us as silver is tried. Thou brought us thus into the net, thou laidest affliction upon our loins. Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads. We went through fire and through water, but thou broughtest us out into a wealthy place. I will go into thy house with burnt offerings. I will pay thee my vows, which my lips have uttered, and my mouth hath spoken when I was in trouble. I will offer unto thee burnt sacrifices of fatlings. With the increase of rams I will offer bullocks with goats, Selah. Come and hear all ye that fear God, and I will declare what he hath done for my soul. I cried unto him with my mouth, and he was extolled with my tongue. If I regard iniquity in my heart, the Lord will not hear me. But verily God hath heard me, he hath attended to the voice of my prayer. Blessed be God, which hath not turned away my prayer, nor his mercy from me. Now we're on to Psalm 67. As we see once again, Psalm doesn't have an author. This one's fairly short, 7 verses, I believe it is. It says, to the chief musician on Danger-Noth, a psalm or song. God be merciful unto us, and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us. And this kind of echoes number 625 here, which says, the Lord make his face shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee. And of course, this is a passage from the Aaronic blessing. And if you don't know what that is, we'll go ahead and kind of let you know. It's from number 6:23 through 27, and we're going to go ahead and read them. It says, speak unto Aaron and his sons, saying, on this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, the Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face to shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee, and give thee peace. And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. See, that's a cool old blessing thing right there. I don't know why I said praise there, because Aaronic blessings are, to me, really special, and I know it's peace. I know that so well I can quote it without reading it, so why I said praise there, I don't know, but I like it because what it says here is that if the Aaronic priestly blessing is spoke over you, that's putting God's name on you. So that's what I think's neat about it. Anyway, let's go back to our text. That thy way may be known upon the earth, in thy saving health among all nations. Let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. O let the nations be glad, and sing for joy, for thou shalt judge the people righteously, and govern the nations upon the earth. Selah. Let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and God, even our God, own God, shall bless us. God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him. Now on to Psalm 67, or 68 rather. This is 35 verses, I believe. And you see once again, this is a Psalm of David. Sorry, I had to get a drink. My throat's a little dry. To the chief musician, a psalm or song of David. Let God arise, let his enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate him flee before him. This kind of echoes what Numbers 10:35 says, and it says, and it came to pass, when the ark set forward, that Moses said, rise up, Lord, and let thine enemies be scattered. Let them that hate thee flee before thee. Now back to our text. As smoke is driven away, so driveth them away, as wax melteth before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of God. But let the righteous be glad, let them rejoice before God. Yea, let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing unto God, sing praises to his name. Extol him that rideth upon the heavens by his name Jah. Or Yah, if you want to say it that way in Hebrew. And rejoice before him. A father of the fatherless and a judge of the widows is God in his holy habitation. God sitteth the solitary in families. He bringeth out those which are bound with chains. But the rebellious dwell in a dry land. O God, when thou wanderest forth before thy people, when thou didst march through the wilderness. I'm going to cross-reference this with Judges 5:4, which kind of echoes what we just read in Psalms. It says, Lord, when thou wentest out of Seir, when thou marchest out of the field of Edom, the earth trembled, and the heavens dripped, and the clouds also dropped water. And here, it's kind of relates to what we just read there. It says the earth shook, the heavens also dripped at the presence of God. Even Sinai itself was moved at the presence of God, the God of Israel. And when we talk about this about Sinai, we can read this in Exodus 19:1 through 25, and we have that in the sermon notes. Pardon me. So you can read that for yourself if you like, but for time's sake, we'll just go ahead and read one verse that kind of does talk about what this is saying. This is Exodus 19:18, which says, And Mount Sinai was altogether on smoke, because of the Lord descended upon it in fire. And the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mount quaked greatly. Now getting back to our text. Thou, O God, didst send a plentiful rain, whereby thou didst confirm thine inheritance when it was weary. Thy congregation had dwelt therein. Thou, O God, hath prepared of thy goodness for the poor. The Lord gave the word, great was the company of those that published it. Kings of armies did flee apace, and she that tarried at home divided the spoil. Though ye have lain among the pots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove covered with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold. When the Almighty scattered kings in it, it was white as snow in Salmon. The hill of God is as the hill of Bashan, a high hill as the hill of Bashan. Why leap ye high hills? This is the hill which God desired to dwell in. Yea, the Lord will dwell in it forever. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. Thou hast ascended on high, thou hast led captivity captive, thou hast received gifts from men, yea, the rebellious also, that the Lord God might dwell among them. And this is also in Ephesians 4:8, which says, Wherefore he saith, when he ascended up on high, He led captivity captive and gave gifts unto men. Now back to our text. Blessed be the Lord who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the God of our salvation, Selah. He that is our God is the God of salvation, and unto God the Lord belongeth the issues from death. But God shall wound the head of his enemies, and the hairy scalp of such a one as goeth on still in his trespasses. The Lord said, I will bring again from Bashan, I will bring my people again from the depths of the sea, that my foot may be dipped in the blood of thine enemies, and the tongue of thy dogs in the same. They have seen thy going, O God, even the goings of my God, my King, in the sanctuary. I gotta get another drink, I'm sorry. The singers went before, the players on instruments followed after. Among them were damsels playing with timbrel. Bless ye God in the congregation, even the Lord from the fountain of Israel. There is little Benjamin with their ruler, the princes of Judah in their council, the princes of Zebulun, and the princes of Naphtali. Thy God hath commanded thy strength. Strengthen, O God, that which thou hast wrought for us. Because of thy temple at Jerusalem shall kings bring presents unto thee. Rebuke the company of spearmen, the multitude of the bulls, with the calves of the people, till every one submit himself with pieces of silver. Scatter thou the people that delight in war. Princes shall come out of Egypt. Ethiopia shall soon stretch out her hands unto God. Sing unto God, ye kingdoms of the earth. O sing praises unto the Lord, Selah. To him that rideth upon the heavens of heavens, which were of old, lo, he doeth send out his voice, and that a mighty voice. Ascribe ye strength unto God. His excellency is over Israel, and his strength is in the clouds. O God, thou art terrible out of thy holy place. The God of Israel is he that giveth strength and power unto his people. Blessed be God. And there we are. We're done with day 12 here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give God glory. And tomorrow we will do day 13. And we're going to read 69 through 71. So I look forward to that. Pray you got something out of it. Like I always say, read the word for yourself. Don't believe what I say or anyone else says. You gotta read it for yourself to, study to show yourself approved. Because nobody's perfect. We may be, deliberate, or maybe just a misunderstanding of, what the text may say. So you got to read it for yourself so you'll know, what God's trying to say to you. Anyway, I love you. God bless you. God willing, we will be back tomorrow with day 13.